Hey there, as are most people. Never gonna get tired of funny pet pics, and that is why we are back again to look at more crazy weird pet stuff I found on Shein. Okay, stop it, and stop it. And then stop it some more if you think about it again. Don't do this. Also, while we're at it, maybe stop this, and also this. It doesn't look safe. Stop this too. The cat, the outfit, the whole thing. Unless of course you're this chick, and you need it to complete your look. This cat does not need attention brought to its wrinkly neck. As it is, it looks like it's gonna be in a Golden Girls reboot. And no to this foolishness. This poor cat looks utterly terrified. And the look on this dog's face sums up how I feel about the wacky scale of this product pic. As always, thanks for watching, and make sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss out on any new videos. Okay, so here's a couple crazy cool things I saw on TEMU. To all my Hellraiser fans, run, don't walk to get this in your cart. I don't know what magnetic mud is, but I need it. Golden deck of cards for an intense game of spades. Don't mind if I do. I don't know what kind of spinning, shiny nonsense this is, but I need it. This R2-D2 puzzle has got to be the coolest thing I've ever seen. Seriously, what in the devil magic are these light up fingers? I'm gonna have to get one in every color. You need this shirt, I need this shirt, we all need this shirt. As always, thanks for watching, make sure to subscribe. We are back with more crazy and weird Shein pet stuff. So I'm not sure why a dog or a cat would need clogs, but apparently Shein thinks they do. I never saw anything so gangster as this dog until I saw this cat and then this chicken. Speaking of chickens, do they really need helmets? Last but not least, stop putting your cats and dogs inside of stuff that clearly makes them uncomfortable. Thanks again for watching, make sure to subscribe, and have yourself a safe weekend. Goodbye. So we are back with more stuff I found on TEMU that I have to have. So I don't know why you would need to touch lightning, but apparently you can. And low-key, this looks like an old school turntable. So I don't know why I need this magnetic bracelet, but it's coming at me like the coolest thing ever. Apparently it ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string from Burger King. I don't know, but I need this and it's making me hungry. As a writer and an avid reader, I endorse this bookmark completely. Usually when I start something, especially a beer, I make it my point to finish it. But for those of you who can't, here's something to help. Last but not least, we've got this garden sign because we all know and love a dirty hoe. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I am going to do a struggle TEMU haul today for you guys. And basically, I got this giant bag of stuff from TEMU, and I'm gonna show you what I got, and then basically let you know what got sent back and what got kept. Well, I also just want to start by saying thank you again to all my new subscribers. We have had a surge in the last little bit, and we appreciate you all being here. Hopefully you're not just here for the crafts, hopefully you're just here to have a good time. For those of you who have not subscribed, please make sure to do so. We are trying to hit 1,500 and we would love to have you here. I also want to give a shout out to my husband for holding up these items and just being a good sport about it. So let's get into this first piece. Okay, well, first is this kind of Southwest tassel coat sweater with hood. And I picked this up for $14.39. And I thought it was gonna be awesome. I don't know. I thought the colors, I thought the style, I thought, yeah, this is up my alley. And going into fall, I thought this was gonna be an incredible piece. I was wrong on this one. And you'll see that I was wrong on a couple of these pieces, but specifically on this one, I was wrong. The texture didn't feel right. It felt like kind of like an entryway rug, or like one of those kind of decorative rugs. That's all I can really say. It wasn't soft at all. It felt like it was kind of a little bit itchy, and I was concerned about whether or not the tassels would hold up. So yeah, this one was a no-go for me, and it did wind up being sent back. Okay, well, let's talk about this piece. I mean, just look at the picture. This is beautiful, right? It's got a bunch of colors in it. It looks comfortable, it looks stylish. I really thought this was gonna work. I spent $19.98 on this, and are you kidding me? That's a heck of a lot of money to be spending on Temu. I like to keep my Temu purchases in the $5 to $10 range, but I thought, geez, this is gonna be great. It's got pockets, I'm gonna love this. No, it looked like it had been washed like multiple times by the time I got it. I was also disappointed because the pattern does not continue to the inside, if that makes sense. So it's basically just on the outside, and then the inside is like that kind of dulled out kind of white thing. So it kind of looked a bit cheap for me. So yeah, this one was so disappointing, and it did get sent back. Okay, so this piece. Funny thing is, similar in material to the other hooded tassel piece, but this one I chose to keep. One, I liked the pattern, and two, I appreciated the kind of poncho blanket with a hood kind of style to it. I thought this would be great if I was just running outside real quick, or if I just got a little bit chilly on the couch. And I spent $13.97 on this piece. Again, I'm not sure if these tassels are gonna hold up, but I was willing to take the risk. All right, so this green coat with the furry lining. I wanted to love this coat. It seemed so simple. I loved the color green. I thought this is fall, maybe even transition into the early part of winter because of the lining. But I was so disrespected when I tried to zip this coat up. Let me know if you've had this issue before, but if you have hips, it seems like they don't like make coats so that you can zip them up and it's not tight around your hips. So anyway, that was kind of the fault with this coat. If I was willing to just like rock it, you know, open, unzipped, it would have been fine, but it gets cold. And if I wanted to zip this up, it was just gonna be real tight looking around my hips. And I did spend $19.19 on this coat. So if you do have, if you're less hippie, we'll say, this is a good coat. It had good quality. I loved it. It wasn't working for me. So this sweatshirt, okay, this I loved. I will just go ahead and let you guys know I did keep this. It came in like 3 different colors. And I love the color block on it. It looked nice and warm. I loved the hood. I liked that leather-esque, we'll say. I don't know what, it's clearly not leather, but that kind of detail added a little something to it. It's a great sweatshirt. If there was any knock, I would say it's that, and this is maybe a quality thing, where each of the different colors switch out, you can feel that seam on the inside of the shirt, if that makes sense, and that's a little bit weird. It wasn't seamless, if that makes sense. The seam was not seamless, but other than that, totally well worth it, and I spent $14.38 on this. Okay, as I look at the picture for this, I think it's actually pretty dang laughable. Now having received this quote-unquote blanket in person, there's no way, unless you're talking about the little people, there is no way 2 people are getting underneath this. This thing is a throw at best, possibly something that my grandma used to put on her, across her lap. This is not a blanket, and I did purchase the largest size, and I paid $17.47 for it. It's a beautiful pattern. It looks very well made, but there's no way. This is not a blanket. Please do not be confused by that picture of those 2 people wrapped up in what appears to be a very warm blanket enjoying themselves, because there's no way. So just know that when you purchase it. It's a throw at best. It is not a blanket 2 people are going to get under. So I stay in a hat, okay? From like, I don't know, the end of September until like March sometimes, I stay in a beanie, okay? So when I saw these beanies that were a little bit different, a little bit whimsical, a little different than what I was used to, I was like, I'm gonna need that. So I purchased it in gray and of course black. They're nice. I mean, they held up to the wash. The pattern or the structure is still there. They are nice and warm, and they're cute. Let's just be real here. And for these, I spent $2.47 a piece. And honestly, considering how thick these are, and it looks like they're pretty well made, I feel like that was a pretty good deal. So, boots. Yeah, I've got like 50 pairs of them, but I think I can never have too many. And honestly, I love these boots. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I kept these. I think I should probably get them in the other color. They had them in this black, and then they had them in the brown. I love that they have zippers on both sides. These are wide calf friendly. I don't have the widest of calves, but I do have a wider calf than the model picture here. I think most of us do. But they were definitely, I feel like, wide calf friendly, especially because that top is that kind of sweater material. And they're relatively easy to get into, again, because they do have zippers on both sides. And these were pretty comfortable. And I also loved the sole. If you live in a winter place or a place where winter does get crazy, I think these would be good boots because they did have kind of that, grip control on the bottom. So these were a great deal. And I spent $25.57 on these. And I feel like that was a good value.